So what is up, guys? We are here to learn about coding and decoding, specifically for the SSC examinations. Actually, coding and decoding comes in every sort of examinations, be it SSC and to the UPSC in CSAT. So, and it is quite easy and one of the most important topics in reasoning for SSC. So let's just get to the point. For coding and decoding, you have to first learn about the positional values of alphabet. Like K comes on 11, M comes on 13, S comes on 19, and you have to learn it by heart. And for that, I'll suggest you that you should write it on a paper and stick it on your study table, wherever you study, so that whenever you pass by your study table or you are studying there and you are getting bored of the subject you are reading, so you just look at the page and you'll memorize it. And when you memorize it, it will be easy. It's like a piece of cake to complete these questions, which are coming in coding and decoding specifically. And coding and decoding also comes in odd one out in many aspects of SSC examination. So, and you have to learn it from the left and from the opposite value, like from the right. Opposite value of K is 16. And how we get to it? There is a formula for it. Total equal to L left plus right minus 1. You don't have to memorize this formula. Okay. You just have to know that if you want a alphabet from the reverse, you just have to subtract it from the 27 number. How this came? Total number of alphabets we have is 26, and minus 1 is here. When it comes here, it becomes plus, and then the total became 27. So if you want a alphabet from the reverse positional value from the opposite side, you just have to subtract it from the total number 27. And so, like for M, its positional value from the left is 13. But if you want it from the opposite side, from reverse, you have to just subtract it from 27. You don't have to write it. I'm just writing this so that you should understand. Okay, so you just have to subtract it from 27. It's 14. So from opposite side, M's positional value is 14. Okay, so more or less this is the basic concept of coding and decoding. And when you remember the alphabets by heart, like me, I remember every alphabet. So when you remember it, you'll see that you will solve the questions of coding and decoding in like less than 10 seconds without even writing on the paper. So let's get to the questions and let's see how it works. So guys, in this question, we can see that it is given. It's given in question. Okay, these two are given, and they are asking about this word rounds code. Okay, and it came in SSC CPU examination on 27th June 2024. So it's basically recent question. Let's do it. We know that W's positional value is 23, H is 8, I is 9, L is 12, E is 5. Okay, and its code, which is given in the question itself. So it's 21, 6, 7, 10, and 3. And basically, you can see from the question only that it's subtracting, it's getting lesser by 2 every consecutive alphabet. 23 is becoming 21, 8 is becoming 6, 9 is becoming 7, 12 is becoming 10, and 5 is becoming 3. So 2 is subtracting from every alphabet, consecutive alphabet. And again, in the other second word, first of all, you don't have to see the second word itself, because you get the trick, you get the gist of the question, that 2 is subtracting from the consecutive alphabets. So let's go directly to the question. It's round, and round's positional value is 18, 15, 21, 14, and 4. So whatever comes after subtracting 2 from this first alphabet, that will be your answer. Minus 2 is 16, and 16 is given only in one option. So you can see that it's pretty easy. Once you learn the alphabet's positional value, you'll see that it's very easy, and you don't have to even write it on the paper. You just So guys, this is the second question I am taking. It's little bit tricky. Okay, you can see that this is given. Rug is coded as EPS, SIT is coded as RQG, and they are asking about COP. What is the code for COP? So let's do it. And it came in CGL Tier 1 examination, 17 September 2024, Shift 3. Okay, so let's do it. We can write it down. Rug, and it's given EPS. Let's write the original positional value of the question. 18, 21, 7. And which is given here is 5, 16, and 19. So basically you can see yourself that it's subtracting 2 from each alphabet, but not in the same pattern, similar pattern. It's zigzag, it's crossword. Like 18 minus 2 is 16. Okay, 21 minus 2 is 19, and then 7 minus 2 is 5. And we have to see the pattern in second word also. Okay, so we can see it here only. Like it's given 19, 9, and 20. Its original positional value. And the question given is 18, 17, 7. We can see that 19 is subtracted by 2 and it becomes 17. Crossword, just like I showed there. 19 is becoming 17, 9 is becoming 7, and this T, 20, is becoming 18. Let's hop to the question now. It is given here. We have to tell the answer of COP. So COP's positional value is 3, 15, and 16. Okay. So just like the questions we solved, we can see that 3 minus 2 is 1, and 15 minus 2 is 13, and then 16 minus 2, which will come here, minus 2 is 14. So the answer will be N A M. So it's basically an easy part, coding and decoding. Just you have to learn the positional values of alphabet from forward and from backward. That'll do it. So guys, let's take the third question, and it's also easy but a little bit tricky. So let us solve it. Let's write it. What is given here? B R I E F, and its code is given as S C H G and F. Let's write the positional values of the question. 2, 18, 9, 5, 6. Okay. So the code is given to us is 19, 3, 8, 7, 6. So this is given in question. Let's solve this. We can easily see that this B is becoming C here because 2 is becoming 3, adding 1, and this 18 R is becoming S here, crossword, adding 1, becoming 19, and the middle value, like middle alphabet, that is I, it is decreasing by 1 and becoming 8, and just like the first two alphabet, it is becoming 6 plus 1, and F is becoming 7 plus 1. So now we get to know the basic gist of the question. We can easily solve we don't have to solve this one. We just know the trick of this question. Like it is used in what trick is used in this question, we got to get to know it. So we can easily put in the question which is asked from us. Like it's 14, 9, 7, 8, and 20. And just like the question we solved, we can see that it will become 15, that is O, and 9 will become 10, that is J. So whichever option has J and O in it in first, we can see this will be the answer. We can solve it. If you want. Like G is 7, minus 1 is 6, that is F. Okay, and H is becoming I, 8 is becoming 9, and T is becoming U, 20 is becoming 21. So you don't have to solve the whole question. You just have to see that first two alphabet and you can easily reach to your answer.